This is your status report for the short squeeze and gamma squeeze 2022. Let's take a look at exactly why there is a major change to the short interest, especially for GME, and why both have held their critical supports. My name is Andrew. I'm here looking at the data as a data scientist. That's Professor Meatball right there. It's taking a little nap because let me handle it. But we have to talk about exactly why the meme stock rally redux, GameStop and AMC shares are rocketing higher, even though we had seen a 2.5% retreat from AMC. That was after a major $18.86 low. That was also what happened with GME, except GME pushed past green for the end of the day, ending at up 1%. So let's take a look exactly why these two are facing such strength. If you guys stick to the end of the video, if you guys slap that like so we can get more apes watching this video, and let's watch together. Comment out which like you guys were, and let's start reading. More than a year after retail investors aided by social media forced an epic squeeze of a handful of heavily shorted stocks, a few of the famous meme stocks are back in the fast lane this week. GameStop surged 14.5% on Wednesday, and AMC ended the session 13.5%. While GameStop shares were boosted by Chairman Ryan Cohen's disclosure that his investment company bought 100,000 shares of the video game retailer, the increase extends the 30% rally on Tuesday, which has no apparent catalyst. Oh, but we are going to talk about those apparent catalysts. GameStop and AMC were the top two most trending stocks on the retail investor-focused stock twits.com on Wednesday. This has probably occurred because we are in a weak market environment. Likely, investment managers who short are looking for opportunities, and they're gone back to those historically tried and true names. That provides an opportunity for these investors to try and create a short squeeze. It causes a frenzy in the shorting community, and it can close a hedge fund with extensive short positions. Other companies associated with the trend, also known as stonks on social media, like BlackBerry, Koss, and Sundial, advanced between 1.5 and 4.5. Netherlands-based electric vehicle charging company Allego NV joined the fray, skyrocketing 114%. So let's take a look exactly why. You guys have probably seen on Ortex that there has been over a month now, getting close to about a couple of weeks and change of 100 utilization. AMC is now pushing 21.28% of the short interest. That's 109.67 million. All right. That's on the 500-ish free float, which means that now we are taking a look at consistent 20% breach. We have been over 20% for the last, I would say, a couple of weeks, but nowhere is it more interesting than GameStop, which had a short interest dip in the single digits closer to the beginning of the year, now up to nearly a quarter. 1 out of every 4 bananas on this tree is belonging to 2 apes, right? And so now we understand exactly where we stand, that there is still a lot for these shorts to take advantage of, even though the market is bouncing. And not just AMC and GME, like we said, all across the market. We're taking a look at crypto as well. We have Ethereum firmly over 3,000 and Bitcoin nearing 44,000 as of today. So that's important to be able to understand that there are bulls in the market driving a lot of the necessitated bounce, something that we have just been looking for. And now we have seen a good portion of it. Let's take a look at that options chain. For AMC, I'm looking at options sonar. We are taking a look at $16 strike as well as $20 strike. Now those are in the money. So these, especially for calls, we have $2 million in the money calls at 16 and $2 million at $20 strike. So if these are expiring very soon, they could end up pushing the price further. However, pay attention to the fact that they're likely already 100% delta hedge. On the far right side of it, we have all the way up back to $145. Hadn't seen that in a hot click. About $30 strike and $500,000 there, and $25 strike is $500,000 there as well. Pay attention to those in terms of the potential gamma ramp. On GME, it's more of a scatter cloud. We have here about $500,000 at 120 strike, all the way to same thing all the way up to $150, where that strike price has nearly $2 million of calls right there. Mostly positive for GME as people are still looking for the fan favorite, right? The meme original, the OG, to push further. And this does have opportunities for potential future delta hedging. We have $200 most likely. That is only about three quarters hedged if if at all, we could still see naked calls on the other side that could end up needing to hedge. Take a look at where we are expecting bounces. We saw a critical bounce right here off of a dynamic support here, $134. We were able to cash this 200 EMA. Same thing over here for AMC, except with the VWAP, the volumetric weighted average price, crossed right around that final power hour. We found a bounce at that $19.80. So that is where you guys are paying attention to critical supports in the future. The next levels of resistance here for GME are $147 and $152. And then it gets a little bit more tricky. I've been following the resistance and supports for GME for about a year and a half now. So you guys have all of this data on my screen about where those potential resistances are in the near future. Supports are down at 125, although likely we are still looking at 134 like we just mentioned. In terms of AMC, we're taking a look at $20.71, $21.78, and then all the way up to $23.94. AMC is a long upside and a good amount of support on the bottom. So about 1965, 1921, and even today we found support at $18.80. So 3 solid levels of support cushioning us for a potential Friday. So if you guys are expecting something fantastic on Friday, let us know in the comments down below. If you're expecting something that is always likely the case of what we see on Fridays, comment down what your favorite memory is of us spending some time together with us, you and Professor Meatball. Take a look at the fact that we usually take this opportunity to take a look at Lux algorithm. This is the opportunity to be able to see any potential buy and sell signals, also to take a look at which bands the price action is heading towards. You can take a look at when a stock is overbought or oversold, if it is all the way up into these red Bollingers here. So this is AMC, for example, right? AMC pushed into those red Bollingers on the 15-minute chart for, I would say, a solid half of a trading day, right? This is on the 22nd, and then now it is firmly in that parametric equalizer here. So we have the ability to say that there is a potential breakout right around here in $20. We haven't yet received that buy signal because there is a strong buy signal from March 22nd. So that's what we're paying attention to: buys and sells, something that even the simplest crayon holding stock investor can understand. Experts and beginners alike. So if you guys want 20% off of this tool, that is in the description down below. As always, you guys also take a look at 30% off of ChatterQuant. Both of these are fantastic deals, and not sure how long we're going to have them. So let's take a look at the 2 stocks that we want to pay our attention to, and then thank you guys out there for making it all the way to the end of this video. If you guys want to look at my 6-figure portfolio, it's on Patreon, and I want to thank each and every one of you that have supported us along the way. And that's Leapy Meatball means. If you guys like this video or found it interesting, please do take a moment to like it. And if you want to start investing in yourself, the best way is to hit that subscribe and have notifications on. For now and not for forever, we'll see you guys in the money. Peace.